Electric bell is one of the most common applications of an electromagnet. So the principle of working of an electric bell is the magnetic effect of electric current. That is, when an electric current passes through a coil or through a wire, a magnetic field is created around it. Now in the diagram we can see a soft iron core which is U-shaped and a coil is wound over it. One end of the coil through the switch is connected to the positive end of the battery, and the negative end of the battery through an adjusting screw is connected to the spring strip and hence the soft iron armature, and through that to the other arm of the soft iron core of the electromagnet. Now this electromagnet will acquire magnetic properties only when the current flows through it. So when the switch is pressed, the current begins to flow through the coil wound around the arms of the U-shaped soft iron core, one end of which becomes the north pole and the other end becomes the south pole. Now since it's become an electromagnet, it will attract the soft iron armature. To the lower end of the soft iron armature we can see there is a hammer connected to it which goes and strikes against a gong. But as soon as the soft iron armature is attracted towards the electromagnet, the spring strip loses its contact with the adjusting screw. Since it loses its contact with the adjusting screw, there is a break in the electric circuit and the current stops flowing. Now since the current stops flowing, the electromagnet loses its magnetism and it leaves a soft iron armature. Soft iron armature, because of the action of the spring strip, it flies back to its original position. That is, the contact between the spring strip and the adjusting screw is established again, and the circuit is complete again if the switch is still pressed and the current begins to flow again. So this process is repeated again and again. Now since it's an electromagnet again, it will again attract the soft iron armature and the hammer will again strike against the gong. So if the switch is kept pressed, the process of make and break of the circuit will be repeated and the bell will ring.